There's multiple pieces to getting intimate with our money, but lots of people tend to avoid money. They want to be the ostrich with their head in the sand, and really just not tuning in to what's there. And often we discount the money that we already have or the abundance that is actually present inside of our experience. And when we do that, we end up shutting off the streams for more to flow. So tracking your abundance is truly a habit that can change your life. And I don't say that lightly. And what I want to share with you today is not an accounting exercise. This is not a bunch of spreadsheets and, totaling everything. This is really an exercise around awareness. This is an exercise that is really about appreciation. This is a discipline of appreciation. This is really getting into a place of gratitude around noticing all the money and abundance that's coming in and flowing into your experience as a way to uncover new insights, right? About what are your money blocks and what is your energetic income level, because we all currently are operating as energetic beings, and money is energy as well, and it's unlimited, right? As are we. We are unlimited. But whatever we are putting out on an energetic basis, whatever that frequency is, that vibration is that we are holding because of the money stories that we're holding, because of the money blocks that we're holding on to, all of that is shaping the way that we feel and what we believe is possible for ourselves around money. And so if we have an energetic field that says, no more can come in, or I don't really have that much money, right? Guess what? No money could come in, because our current reality is a match for us. Right now, you are a match for your current reality. So whatever's going on in your current reality, you are an energetic match to that. And if you want to get to that next level, if you want to actually up level yourself into that place of truly becoming an abundant, empowered, and wealthy woman, then you have to shift yourself energetically, right? You have to become a match to different things. And so that's what so much of the past, even just the past few live streams that I've done have been around rewriting your money story, getting ready for financial expansion, right? Manifesting money, right? And now we're talking about manifesting abundance, because these are really, really helpful tools in doing that. I want to challenge you to actually track your money and your abundance. And what I mean by that is I want you to track every single thing that you manifest, that you create inside of your life that has to do with money and abundance. So money plus all the three things, right? So that you get a true sense of how abundant you truly are. Often, people think, oh, well, I don't have much money, or I don't make much money. But then when they actually do the exercise to total up all the different ways that things are flowing into their experience that are abundant, they realize that they are much richer than they thought they were. It also can give you clarity around where are you just allowing things to kind of flow in on a free basis, but might actually be more helpful for you to have that flow in as actual cash or dollars or income, right? So that you could make your own choices about things. What you focus on grows, and where we put our attention, right? What we measure actually improves, right? So if we are actually getting intimate with our money, if we're measuring how things are working, because I say this all the time inside of my business mastermind, right, with women, that we actually have to focus on the dollars. We have to understand how money is flowing into our experience, because when we measure it, when we capture it, then we can actually improve upon it. And it generally, where we're putting our intention, things start to multiply, they start to magnify, they start to amplify, right? They start to get bigger, and momentum gathers around it. We often compartmentalize our money. And so maybe you think that certain sources of money aren't real, right? It only counts if it's from a specific source, right? And so when we compartmentalize like that, we could actually be pushing away the money. We could be, blocking the money from actually coming into our experience. And so I think it's really, really important for us to just notice that. I'm going to give you an example. For a long time, I really, I've been married for a long time now, 13 years plus. But I've been with my husband for over 20 years. And I remember it took me a while to embrace that the abundance that he brought um, into our lives was also my abundance, right? I didn't count it. I didn't count it for a long time. And I didn't count my part in actually creating that, even though I knew that none of that could be created without me. And some of it, the ideas weren't even there without me, right? The formulation of what we wanted to go after, some of it was things that I was thinking and then having conversations with him about. And then he was, able to put those in actions, and then it was materializing his money into our experience. But it took me a long time to get over that block and come to it, right? And part of it was honestly doing exercises like this to clear that block and to recognize that, oh my goodness, no, this is a source of abundance, and like, let's keep it flowing even more, right? And recognizing that sometimes there are choices that I make where I'm like, well, I could go put my attention over here, or I could do this thing to support my family. And guess what? It's going to generate, millions upon millions more for us. So I'm going to go do that instead. Right. So it's really, really important for you to get clear about how money and all the other abundance is flowing into your life, because then you can also make better decisions about how you're focusing your energy and your time, and you become a match for more, and you can become more receptive to letting more flow in. We're just not often aware of all the abundance that's flowing into our experience. And I have seen this time and time again, where women inside of my Money Mastery Academy will make up stories that they're broke. I had one woman who, and she says it, she has given me a quote and a testimonial around it. She even said it in a video testimonial for me, that she was proud to be poor when she came into my Money Mastery Academy. This woman was not poor. She had a job that paid her well over 6 figures. Plus she had a side hustle that was, bringing in thousands of dollars. She owned her own home. She was able to pay for her children to go to a really good school. All sorts of things were going on in her life. The woman was not poor, right? She was not broke, but it was a mindset that she had bought into that was more of a generational and a family legacy. And going through the course of Money Mastery, going through all of this work together, she really discovered that mindset was keeping her from receiving the rest of the abundance that she desired and deserved, and that it just really wasn't true, right? And part of that was this action of really tracking and understanding how is money working inside of her experience, and what was everything that she already had. So that's what this is. This is an awareness and an appreciation discipline, right? This is about really getting into the place of gratitude for what's already inside of our experience, so we can welcome in more. Here's what I want to say too. All money is real money, and every piece of money that is going to be tracked, it's going to be appreciated, and it's going to be acknowledged, right? So I want to encourage you to do that. So here's what you're going to do. You're just going to get a piece of paper, and you're going to write down, a column of, I would say, take the entire month of November and do this exercise, or even just take the week that we're doing the challenge and write, the dates, November 1st through November 7th down on the piece of paper. And then you're going to have one column for money. And then you're going to have one column for just value, which means anything that you've been given for free, right? Maybe somebody bought you flowers or bought you a cup of coffee, right? So you're just going to put whatever that total is in there. And you're actually going to put the dollar amounts in each of the categories. And then you're going to have a third column, which is called total. So you'll have 4 columns total. The first one is going to be the date. Then it'll say money, then it'll say value, and then total. So anything in the money category is any cash, invoices, checks, things like that come in the mail, that you receive into your bank account, that get deposited, right? This is actual, real dollars. And then the value is anything that you've been given that's sort of, the free stuff, right? So you're going to track every bit of cash that actually comes into your life, salary from all the sources, client incomes, jobs, services, Maybe I've had multiple instances where women get checks out of the blue that are gifts. I've had women receive like massive inheritances inside of Money Mastery that they weren't, expecting. Winnings, unexpected refunds, a coin you find on the street, money that's in your pocket that you pull out of your pants in the washing machine. Track it as it comes in rather than when it's sold. So this is also important. So sometimes when, you're tracking your if you own your own business, we often will track things that are, it's like, oh, well, I sold this, but actually track the money as it comes in. And that's a discipline that I teach inside of Money Mastery and inside of my business mastermind too, Inner Circle, so that women can really actually, start to look at how they can build residual income. And it's okay to mix up business and personal in that money column. Don't worry about that. And then the value column, again, you're going to be tracking any freebies, presents, in-kind gifts, discounts or savings that weren't expected, non-cash bonuses. Maybe you got a gift card to go somewhere, benefits, unexpected gifts from the universe, treats like a friend buys you coffee or dinner, takes you to lunch, somebody delivers flowers, you get a present in the mail, whatever. You're going to actually put the value of that gift in that column, and then you're going to total it all up. And I think that, what you're going to find is, one, you're going to be appreciating the massive amounts of abundance that are coming into your experience that you probably weren't even aware of before. And you're going to get yourself in the energy of gratitude, into the energy of abundance, right? Which truly is this sort of, appreciation, gratitude, joy. This is this like love or above vibration, which is really the vibration from which all good things are created. Things are going to open up, and unexpected abundance, more money, huge breakthroughs are going to start to happen as a result of even just this simple exercise. This is a powerful exercise. It seems simple, track your money and track all the value of the things that come in on a free basis. But what it does is it really amplifies the abundance, and it amplifies the money. And it really, it's kind of like the work that we did last week around decluttering and, removing some of the garbage from our river. But this one is also about opening up those channels, allowing the energy to flow that much more powerfully.